Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a close look at the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin. While at first glance this coin may appear to be just another part of Australia's standard currency, it actually carries with it a story of national identity, history, and design continuity. The 50-cent coin is one of Australia's most recognizable denominations, and the 1983 issue plays an important role in its ongoing history. Let's explore its background, design, technical details, and collectability. Background: A nation's coinage. By 1983, the 50-cent coin had already become a staple of Australian currency. The first 50-cent coin was introduced in 1966 in a round silver version, but due to the rising value of silver, it was quickly replaced in 1969 with the 12-sided cupronickel coin that we still recognize today. The 1983 issue follows that later tradition, serving as both a practical coin for circulation and a symbol of Australia's unique approach to coin design. It wasn't a commemorative release like some other years, but rather a regular circulating issue, which makes it especially interesting as a snapshot of everyday Australian life in the early 1980s. Obverse design: Queen Elizabeth II. On the obverse, or front, of the coin, you'll find the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The effigy used at the time was designed by Arnold Machin. This version of the Queen shows her wearing a regal tiara, with a youthful appearance that reflected the period when Australia first decimalized its currency. Around the portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia 1983. The obverse is a reminder of Australia's ties to the Commonwealth and its respect for tradition within modern coinage. Reverse design: The Australian coat of arms. Turning to the reverse side, we see the iconic Australian coat of arms. This detailed design features a shield divided into 6 sections, each representing one of Australia's 6 states. Surrounding the shield are the supporters, the kangaroo on one side and the emu on the other. These 2 native animals are symbols of progress, as neither can easily move backwards, making them fitting emblems for a forward-moving nation. Above the shield rests the 7-pointed Commonwealth star, and beneath it lies a ribbon with the word Australia. Below the design is the coin's denomination, 50 cents. This design has become one of the most recognizable in Australian currency, symbolizing national unity and heritage. Specifications: The 1983 Australian 50-cent coin shares the same specifications as other post-1969 issues. It is struck in cupronickel, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs 15.55 grams and measures 31.65 millimeters in diameter. It also features the distinctive dodecagon shape, making it easy to distinguish from other coins both visually and by touch. The shape is one of the defining features that make the 50-cent coin unique, not just in Australia but worldwide. Circulation and everyday use. Because this was not a commemorative issue, the 1983 50-cent coin was produced primarily for everyday use. Millions of these coins entered circulation, passing through countless hands during the 1980s. From grocery stores to petrol stations, these coins became part of the fabric of daily life in Australia. For many people, the design of the 50-cent coin is deeply nostalgic, as it recalls moments from their everyday experiences growing up in the era. Collectability and value. From a collector's perspective, the 1983 50-cent coin is considered common due to its high mintage and wide availability. In circulated condition, it generally holds only its face value. However, uncirculated coins or examples preserved in mint sets are far more desirable. Collectors often seek coins like this to build a complete year-by-year set of Australia's decimal coinage. For new collectors, the 1983 issue is a great starting point: affordable, accessible, and historically significant. Closing thoughts. The 1983 Australian 50-cent coin may not be rare or highly valuable, but its importance lies in its role as part of Australia's ongoing coinage story. It carries the national coat of arms with pride, represents the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and reflects the everyday economy of its time. For collectors, it's a coin that tells a story of tradition, national identity, and the evolving history of Australian money. So, if you happen to find a 1983 50-cent coin in your collection or even tucked away in a jar of old change, don't overlook it. It may not make you rich, but it is still a fascinating piece of history worth holding on to. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the history of the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you collect coins from the 1980s? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting!